welcome back to the Compound Kitchen. Happy Easter, everyone. I thought since it's Easter Sunday that I would show you how to stuff a turkey. So I'm gonna clean the turkey and I'll show you what's all inside the turkey and what you should do to prep it before we stuff it. And then we're gonna make the stuffing, and then I'll show you how to put the stuffing into the turkey, and we'll put it in the oven, and then you can see what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, so I took the wrapper off the turkey. So now I'm going to take the insides out, and then I'll rinse it, and then we'll get on to making the stuffing, okay? So inside here, the body cavity, you'll find a neck, and actually there's a bag of giblets in here, or liver, or whatever. So you want to clean all this out to make sure there isn't anything in here, okay? So some people, they use the liver and the giblets and all that for a stock. Sometimes some people just cook it and they'll eat it. I don't do anything with mine, I just get rid of it, but it's up to the individual. So now I'm gonna rinse it, and then I'll put it into my pan, and then we'll get on to the stuffing. Okay? So I rinsed it really, really well with cold water, of course. Now I'm gonna put it into the pan. Some people don't have this rack, but I find it really handy to move the bird around. And of course, when you're done with your sink, you're gonna clean it really, really well and sanitize it. So right now, I'm just gonna wash my hands, and I'll do all that later. Okay, so now we're going to cut up celery and onions to put into our dressing. I use the leafy part of the celery because it has lots of flavor, and I think a lot of people tend to throw it out. But you can put this into stock, soup, pesto, stuffing, whatever. It's really, really flavorful. So in the kitchen at school, we get the students to use the rubber scrapers because they're safe, easy, and quick to pick up little items like this. You know, if they're going to use their knife, they might cut themselves. So it's really easy because it's big and it scoops up, and you can put it into your bowl. So now I'm going to show you how we teach the students how to dice an onion. You keep the peel on, and you see that the stem is on one side. So we cut through the stem halfway. So then we have the stem on both pieces of the onion. So now we'll peel the onion. And I usually just take the tip off here so you can get at the peel. And then the stem stays on. Get the skin off. Clean off your board. And then so we just teach them to slice, but not all the way to the stem. So you're going very close to the stem, keeping my fingers out of the way, having my knuckles showing because you don't want to cut your fingers off. And you go right to the end like that. And then you take your knife. Remember, you keep your tip on the board. Lift up your arm. And then when you get to the end, you can just turn it over and maybe just work around it like so. And that's all you have left. So now I'm just going to melt our butter, and then we're going to saute our onions and celery together. And you just want to cook them until they're soft, and then we'll put them into our stuffing or our breadcrumbs. Finish sauteing the celery and onions, so we're gonna throw them in with the breadcrumbs or cubes of bread. So this was leftover bread I had in my freezer. You can go buy bread, you can save up your ends from loaves, whatever you wish. But that's what I did. I just had all these leftovers. So I'm gonna put a pound of pork into my stuffing, and then I have some sage and poultry seasoning, probably like, I don't know, 45 mils of each that I'm gonna sprinkle in. So I'm gonna put this in, and then sprinkle all this on top. And then put some salt and pepper. Some people put pork in, some people don't. Some people put raisins, cranberries. You know, everyone's got a different recipe, but I just keep mine pretty basic. I've been doing this for many years. It's my mom's recipe, and so now I'm gonna put some chicken stock in with it to make it a little bit soft. And you do, you know, it gets so much juice from cooking in the bird also, but I like to put in some extra liquid. Now I've finished mixing up the stuffing, so I'm going to put it into the neck and to the body cavity. I've done that end, so I'm just going to turn it around and put some in the back here. Now that I have it stuffed, some people like to sew it together, the ends, so it doesn't come out. I never do. It never comes out, and it always tastes really good because it's crispy on the end. So now I'm going to put it into the oven at 350, and if it cooks a little bit too fast, I can just turn it down to 325 to make it last till I need to take it out. But we want to eat it around 5:30, so I'm going to put it in the oven now. And then I'll show you the end result when it comes out. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm just gonna show you how to baste a turkey. It's been in for probably 2.5 hours now. So I'm just gonna use this little baster, and you just squeeze it. I'm gonna squeeze it and get the juice out of the pan, and then just baste it over the top of the turkey. And this is gonna brown it up and make it nice and crispy. Welcome back. As you can see, I just took the turkey out of the oven. It's done. I checked the temperature and it's at 165. So I'm going to take the stuffing out, and then after that it's going to be carved and we're going to have our dinner. So I've taken all the stuffing out, and now I'm going to start carving the turkey. So I just want to say, everyone, have a happy Easter and enjoy your turkey. Goodbye.